Alrighty, got some quiet time, so let's tune in and see what's a chatter. What the frequencies right now. I got Neptune. Definitely some strong water current energy going on here. 11 new cycles. Let me move that off of there so I nicely hit it. Oh, and we got Leo. I had something about the Lionsgate playing, something that was going on around that time, which would have been around August 8th. There's definitely, there's a decision that there's a decision that's being made or has been made, right? Big decision. There's rings of communication around this decision, right? There's waves being created by this decision, right? And there's definitely this cut off energy. Ooh. Yeah, see, now I've been thinking this whole time what's really been on my brain isn't really been reading. It's been trying to explain this 3D, 4D, 5D dimensional nonsense and how to make it make sense. That was like, how is it a simulation and how is it real at the same time? How is all timelines being played at the same time? And it's kind of like, I've been saying like it's an expansion pack each time, but every time they add an expansion pack, even though you've been playing for a long time, so you're all leveled up when the expansion pack comes out, there's always a new player that's starting from the beginning, right? Right, that's how long this has been going on. Right, we got long time players, right? And that's the other message I was picking up today too, was it's long time players, but some people are just not good at video games. Like, I think one of the funniest videos I've ever seen was the Leo King trying to do an astrology podcast while playing Call of Duty. It looked like he lost a bet though. It was terrible. And I was like, but I can relate to that because like I'm always the least leveled up player. Like even like I was into World of Warcraft for a while. I only got to like level 50 while everybody else was like 80 and maxed out on everything. I bring this up because it's kind of how it is. Everybody's at different levels, different variation of the games, playing different types of characters. And they're here to play a different game, right? Revenge. Somebody came to play the bad guy, right? What would the story be without villains, right? What would the heroes overcome? Like, so there's always this vengeful type of energy around, right? Revenge never got anybody anywhere, right? I always say that too. It's like, people are like, oh, all these older witches to be preach against volatility. Alright. I'm going to get the 3D, 4D, 5D on it. That's the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the 3D, 4D, 5D. What's the difference between the 3D, 4D, 5D? So if you want to put it in gamer terms... Where did I put that deck? There it is. In gamer terms, the... ...3D is the game, right? That's the game that you log into that you're playing, right? The 4D is you and the people that you're playing with, right? So it's you and the people that you're playing with. The people that you're playing with have a separate signal that they're talking to you on, right? Like when you get into Call of Duty, right? You have the characters that you're in, and then you have your team that you're talking to and coordinating with, right? And that's a separate conversation that the people in the 3D game don't hear. Okay, and then you've got the 5D people. Who are the 5D people? The 5D people are the people in your house playing with you, right? They can have a conversation with you that you can't hear on the 4D with the people that they're talking to, not all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? And definitely the people in the 3D doesn't come into play. And I'm going to go further with this. Oh man, this is such a weird way to describe this, but okay. So, my first husband was a big time gamer for Call of Duty, right? So, 3D would be the game itself. His 4D self would be him and his friends that are talking. And the 5D around him would be his reality of real life, of people around him that are helping him, right? That's the person that's in the kitchen cooking, right? That's the kids, that's the life. You know what I'm saying? Could be the perfect life, right? Everybody's got their own view on whether the earth is heaven or hell. I say it's what you make of it. But that's kind of how it is, but only the 5D in this sense is like, yeah, your higher beings, your higher selves, your angel selves, your where you get those downloads and everything from, whatever it is you believe, that thing that gives you that higher guidance. It's the ones with the ability to look shit up, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the 5D? The 5D are your guides that have access to the spiritual Google, right? Alright, like I said, 40, those are the people that you're in communication with. You might not necessarily talk to them or engaging with them. You might not even be engaging with them on the 3D, but you can still talk to them, right? When you're all signed in and playing together, even if you're playing in different rooms and stuff, you're still in that one sidebar with that certain group of people. Man, the concept would be easier if you guys understood chat rooms and... I mean, those are the original DMs. Dating myself there. But, alright. Whew. Well, there definitely is powerful divine feminine energy here on the 3D playing out, right? You got this Ace of Cups energy, right? And this is, I'm getting this as just one woman because this is 9 of Cups. This is someone who's fully coming into their 9 of Cups, right? You got the Siren, Queen of Wands there. You've got the Harmonious, Queen of Swords, right? You've got the Ingenuity, Queen of Pentacles, right, for this deck. Right, this person's just embodying all that energy, and what I don't even think it's not even a conscious thing. What they know what their Ace of Cups is. What their Ace of Cups is themselves. This is someone who's really, really starting to embrace that about themselves. At least that's how it appears on the 3D level, right? On the 4D level, what's going on? We got the universe turning. Changes and decisions being made, right? I got the 10 of Swords, right? I even got that, right? This card creeps me out, too, right? The Wheel of Fortune always comes off as an oppressive card for me. Like, she's standing on a baby. I don't like that at all, right? And I think that's what's leading into this 10 of Swords situation here, right? And that's what's causing a lot of protection. But I get this as strength, right? This is someone who's learning how to build healthy boundaries. They're learning how to build healthy boundaries, and they're trying to figure out how to incorporate that into the 3D, right? Why? Because this is a Prince of Cups, right? That's who's the main person running on the 4D. That's the main person playing right now. Someone's focused on the 3D. It's really that divine feminine's focused on the 3D right now. But this Knight of Cups is running on the 4D here. There's definitely, we'll get more into that in just a minute here. What's going on the 5D here? Oh, I love this. Give me 1 second, give me 1 second. Alright, this is very weird, but okay, we're going to go with this, right? We got this Ace of Wands here, right? This is a lot of passion in this area, right? Someone's very passionate with somebody, but it's more than just, like, usually I always say this is the big D energy card, right? That's usually what the passion card is. If you look at the traditional wands, that's really what it represents. But in this sense, I got the 10 of chalices here, right? So this is a 10 of cups energy. This is definitely a lot of passion, that things could be built and made to be beautiful, right? And I love how this tree is just covered in weird trinkets, right? Yeah, it's just wine cups hanging upside down, right, to make like a wind chime type of thing. There's a stick that's drawn across here for like climbing up on the tree to hang them. Oh, there's a kid in the tree. Oh, I'm so blind. I need my glasses. Can you see them? I'm so crazy. Shows you how well my eyes are, right? There's two people right there in the tree hanging the cups from the tree. I don't know why I got Forrest Jenny sitting in the tree imagery in my damn brain there, right? Now, this is what's crazy, is we got the 9 of Swords right now. So in this deck, the Queen of Swords has that bird tied up, that beak tied shut. In this one, that beak is coiling at this guy. Like how he's wearing glasses. He doesn't appear to be afraid of it. I got someone's being very dramatic and someone's just kind of 5 of Swords, right? Someone I feel is trying to be cool while someone is squawking away, just making a lot of conflict, right? I get someone's afraid of being left out in the cold. And now and this is the imagery that I'm kind of picking up. I get that someone feels like they're going to be left out in the cold, but I don't think it's who you think it is, right? I think the person that feels like they're being left out in the cold doesn't know how to see the beauty in simple things, right? Doesn't understand the beauty in ruin, right? I think of like those cathedrals that are moss grown over and things like that, right? That's why with the knockdown wall here and everything, and just this one beautiful piece of stained glass, and this person's laying right there. Let's look at that image of like, it's your decision. There's there's two guys on a bus, and one guy is facing the wall, and he's looking at all the rocks, and he's sad, and he's anxious, and he's scared because they're in like a mountain scenery. But then the other person's like looking out the window, taking pictures, smiling, enjoying the view, That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here. But the person that's afraid of being left out in the cold is the one that's squawking and causing this 5 of Swords. So in essence, they're essentially creating their own drama by being difficult. By being difficult, by wanting attention by any means necessary, right? Which is usually causing drama. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Who's squawking? This could be the person who wants revenge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here we go. We got, right, the Seven of Swords. There's definitely the Squawker is a liar, right? I got this Jack of Pentacles. They're good at manifesting shit, but it's a big show. Like, it's a big masquerade, right? But it causes that Nine of Swords, right? That's who this Nine of Swords is all about, right? And there's this Queen of Cups that's just turned her back on all of that drama, right? She's the one that's getting the Six of Wands, right? She's like, nah, I'm not even paying attention to that shit. Says that, but she's kind of looking back over her shoulder at the same time. And then what fell out over here on this side is we definitely got... Let me go this way, right? We got this Queen of Wands, right? That siren call, that siren energy that's giving off all that energy on that 3D, right? There's definitely a defensive energy. I feel defensive against, like, Playboy-esque energy. That's what kind of gives off that vibe anyway when you do that, right? But really, it's just a lot of burdens on this person, right? They're focusing on building their own foundations at the moment. Yeah, there you go. But they're focusing on being in the Nine of Cups. Alright, so does... Alright, so... Who's the Ace of Wands about? I know who's the Squawker. The Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands about. He's really the Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Trying to build a team? Like head of the pack. Four of Wands. Jack of Wands. Alright, this person I'm just getting, there's just this real strong traditional vibe coming off of this person, right? They're real passionate about a situation, but they're real traditional and real grounded about it, right? They're the alpha of the pack, right? You got this Four of Wands. They have a certain way they think a relationship should be, right? Because I'm getting this dragon, right? There's a defensive energy, too. They feel like they know what they want, but they're guarded about it, right? But there's Jack of Wands here, and definitely Sagittarius season, that hunter, right? I got that eye on the prize type of energy. Ooh, ooh. There's a moving on from a toxic energy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this person is playing... right, as the King of Swords, the emotionalist King of Swords, right? Because he's contending with the toxic feminine energy here, right? There's definitely a wanting to move on from this energy that's going on. Move on from this energy to go towards their Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah, got another skeleton king here, right? Yeah, I'm heartless, but they're coming off it as heartless, but they actually are defending their heart. They're not just defending their heart; they're defending all of this going on, right? They've got stuff going on. They got a lot going on. They got a lot going on. What? They got a lot going on, right? I love this toxic dark pixie shit, right? I just saw a whole therapy thing about it. I was just talking about that. I watched a movie critic and a movie writer analyze videos, right? And we're talking about that dark pixie. What was the movie they were doing? Something about a wallflower. Anyway, so we got this overindulgent energy here, right? So somebody's trying to come over overindulgent. Somebody's trying to come out of ignoring cups from the universe is what I'm getting, right? With the Four of Cups is always like trying to hand you a cup and you don't notice it, right? It's making the same mistake over and over again, which is kind of wanting to be a little too picky about shit. You want perfection, but you can't possess perfection, which is why we get the Eight of Swords here, right? There's a lot of mental imprisonment here, but there's also a lot of conflict around this person. Alright, talking about all those queens before, there's definitely a lot of conflict around this person. I bet it's caused by this person. Let's see. What is the conflict about? A lot, apparently. Five of Pentacles. The conflicts are about money, aren't they? Always. The conflicts are just about money. Yeah, we got decisions that need to be made. There's definitely this Jack of Cups energy, right? I get this, and you get that pixie energy, right? It's like, what? The universe handed you a pixie. What are you going to do about it, right? Swallow that hard sword of truth, what? That every rose has its thorn, right? What does your Ten of Cups really look like, right? Is it perfection? There's definitely big moves that need to be made, right? There's that pixie again, right? With the Jack of Swords. Who's watching who here? Right? There's that equal give and take. I like that smog behind there, right? That's the dragon. Defeating the dragon. The greedy dragon going on in that energy, right? Eight of Pentacles. Reaping in the harvest that you sow, right? After defeating the dragon, right? What? Then you get the prize, right? That Two of Cups. Soul connection. Chance to create new webs. I can't get out of webs though, because this is in reverse with that spider being upside down. That's hard to say a spider's upside down. Take that how that resonates for you, right? Six of Cups, right? I get being nostalgic about the past will still cause anxiety. There's no magic cure for that. You have to get over that on your own, right? And remember, there's still this revenge energy all over this. And it's pretty much all about money. It's all about money. People are controlling each other through money, right? This person's just trying to sit over here and chill, be harmonious. Alright. So, we're all in the same game, just playing it at different levels, right? Revenge is definitely a story plot in most people's story, right? And there's definitely a lot of volatility going on, but I'm getting the message of what you could be the person who triggers the explosion. There's definitely an energy of, I'm trying not to give out too much energy here. There's definitely an energy of setting someone up to explode. But there's definitely a warning of collateral damage if you do that, but there's also that chance of building a new life that comes after the explosion, right? Alright, I'm going to let it go with that. I love y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I'm going to talk to you later, I promise.